The Doha Sharq crossing is regarded as the most beautiful bridge in the Middle East and is one of Qatar's extraordinary mega projects. Do you want to know every detail about it? If so, keep watching the video till the end and subscribe for more. Here we begin. The Sharq crossing, previously called the Doha Bay Crossing, is the master plan created by the very famous Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava at the proposal of the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Urban Planning. Well, let me tell you first that it underlines an unusual variety of creative civil engineering remedies and a highly iconic layout. The master plan emphasizes the main traffic connection. You will find that this bridge is a procession of above-ground curves and below-ground sea tunnels. The undertaking will undeniably provide one of the greatly breathtaking experiences accessible to motorists. This trip along Sharq Crossing and its interconnecting bridges in Doha Bay is going to be the most outstanding. Qatar's government is eager for the mega project to get underway at last. This design was presented back in 2011 by a Swiss-Spanish construction artist and engineer. As I have already told you that initially, this mega bridge was called Doha Bay Crossing in the master plan, but the undertaking has presently been renamed Sharq Crossing. Its total expenditure for its construction was included in the Emirate of Qatar's budget recommendation for 2020. It's explained that the go-ahead for this multi-billion-dollar undertaking is an indication of the nation's belief in its long-term development, particularly as local construction corporations are assigned to obtain new endeavors as an outcome. The project is furthermore due to establishing various thousand new jobs both quickly and indirectly. Did I tell you that this mega project is for the infrastructure projects for the 2022 World Cup? Still, the program's go-ahead must be recognized in the context of Qatar's position as host of the FIFA World Cup in 2022. It's controversial that the infrastructural mega project will be completed by then. The construction of this mega project is due to be finalized within 4 years, which is not precisely a detailed announcement, because as you know, many factors will hinder its construction. The billion-dollar Sharq Crossing project will comprise 3 interconnected fractions via an underwater tunnel. As prescribed in the initial draft, the 3 Sharq Crossing bridges will encircle lengths of between 600 and 1,310 meters. They will relate Doha's Hamad International Airport with Qatar Cultural Village in the north of the city and the West Bay Financial District. Qatar's administration has reserved 90 billion Qatari riyals, about 21.2 billion euros in the nationwide budget for main projects. So what other business estimates about this project? The Directing Business Intelligence Agency in the Middle East, or MEED, rated the expenses for Sharq Crossing independently at $12 billion US. Government diplomats explained that the iconic ensemble is established to redefine Doha's skyline. To our surprise, 6,000 vehicles per hour are anticipated to be competent to utilize and tour along Sharq Crossing. This would give commuters a simpler path and alleviate the responsibility on the Corniche Coastal Road, which will be redesigned and broadened. Do you want to know about its design? Well, let's also talk about it. This significant transport link shows an unusual mixture of creative underground construction and iconic design. Plans accepted by Qatar's Ministry of Municipality and Urban Planning by Calatrava differed from the tunnel-only explanation formerly proposed, rather than relating a variant with a bridge at each of the 3 verges of the tunnel network. Instead, each bridge is related to the vehicle network via a short tunnel underpass which is beneath the coastal road. The layouts indicate the bridges are rising a short distance from the coast before swooping under the sea to join up with the major road tunnel. This enables each bridge to continue as a particular sculpture with its character, as an answer to the neighboring city's skyline as it were. What about its distance? The 3 bridges and 2 tunnels cover an entire distance of approximately 12 kilometers. Well, it is seen that according to specialists at the construction company Tunnel Engineering Consultants, or TEC, that help in the preparation for the undertaking, the marine interchange is of special interest as a complicated underground intersection. The most complicated part, which is the West Bay Bridge, will have the biggest arch range in the world and will relate the coast with the marine interchange. The tunnel extents have been maintained short to lessen the cross-section and excavation provisions. This is according to the Architecture Bureau Calatrava. Furthermore, the long-term supervision obligation is kept at a minimum by utilizing comparatively easy mechanical networks, notably for ventilation and smoke extraction. Now let's talk about the two islands that we mentioned earlier. Wherever the highway rises and falls again, encircled by the sea, it establishes an island. The eastern island is expanded to create a sort of belvedere, with terrace levels and roofs giving an area for several recreational pastimes as well as a marina. Let me give you every detail about it. You will find that the dual-level West Bay Bridge will comprise a park and food platforms. Tourists can either walk along the park-like glass walkway or traverse the bridge in a funicular cable car, celebrating the stunning panorama from a personal viewing cabin at 125 meters above sea level. It sounds pretty awesome, right? Just imagine, you are watching the most beautiful sunset with your loved one. I bet you already have imagined it, isn't it? Sharq Bridge, which entrusts its name to the all-around project, is conceived as a tubular structure that stretches the inlet adjacent to Doha's new airport. As a result, tourists to the city can admire an extraordinary first view of downtown Doha's skyline. Conserving the seaside area, one crucial fraction of the project for Calatrava was the conservation of the detailed coastal area as a unit in the neighborhood of Doha. There's no problem with it. The neat white configuration with its rich walkways and slender layout looks decidedly remarkable. Some specialists understand that a question mark is left hanging over the undertaking though. The truth is that fractions of the road, which passes beneath and furthermore above the water and rides both through closed tunnels and over bridges, could be accountable for flooding. This would compel extra engineering and design explanations. Let's hear what Calatrava said about it. Architecture for public works humanizes the natural landscape and serves the community. The Sharq Crossing project for Doha is a great opportunity to develop an exceptional and grand piece of public work. For your information, Santiago Calatrava is a renowned Spanish architect and engineer who is famous for his bridges supported by single leaning pylons, stadiums, and railway stations. He has a very unique style of design and his sculptures resemble living organisms. And this is why Calatrava's Sharq Crossing design is mesmerizing and quite unique from other infrastructures. Let's also hear what the president of the Qatari Public Works Authority said about this crossing. Sharq Crossing is an engineering masterpiece of design and, while providing an important new artery to Doha's existing road network, it will be instantly recognizable across the world and will be an emblem for Qatar. Let me inform you that Ashghal, which is the Public Works Authority, was established 10 years ago precisely to plan, design, procure, and create Qatar's infrastructure and public building undertakings. The unavoidable has commenced happening. Doha has commenced prioritizing the undertakings it requires for the 2022 FIFA World Cup and has started postponing non-essential infrastructure strategies. The move may have been originally considered a negative one. Still, as the endeavor on undertakings in Qatar begins again to ramp up during 2015, it should be regarded as a positive one. As you now understand why the Sharq Crossing is contemplated as one of the most crucial infrastructure undertakings in Qatar and is evaluated as a strategic center for the main roads in the country, let me tell you one more thing about this massive project. The Sharq Crossing will link many roads from Ras Abu Aboud Stadium to Lusail Stadium. Thus, it will be a very easy way to reach Qatar. That shows how important this bridge is, right? So that's all for today. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe and smash the bell icon to get more uploads like this. Until we meet again, take care